Hello and welcome into the Sunday Sports Extra. I'm Andrew Schroff. We have another very busy show for you tonight. The Lamar football team held its annual kickoff celebration banquet tonight. We'll take you out there a bit later. Plus, Golden Triangle Raceway Park's Glenn Johnson tells us about an upcoming dirt track race you'll want to be at next week. But first, it's finally here. Week 1 of the high school football regular season this week. And here to talk about it are two coaches who are going head-to-head Friday night in the first leg of our KFDM Beaumont Bowl Series. West Brook head coach Kevin Flanigan, Central head coach Toby Foreman. Guys, thanks for coming on the show.
Well, thanks for having us.
Well, Coach, first of all, can you believe it's finally here?
Yes.
You can.
It's been well anticipated, the start of the football season. And, we're starting off this year with the first leg of the Beaumont Bowl. So, definitely anticipated in the community. And, I know, our kids are excited, and I'm sure Coach Flanigan's are as well.
Absolutely. Coach, 3 weeks into practice or so at this point, how's the team looking?
Good. The kids prepared a long time for this, so there's always a lot of excitement this time of year, and so guys are ready to go, as well as I'm sure Central was in and everybody else. So I think the guys are ready for some actual a real game instead of the scrimmage and practice and hitting each other.
I know these scrimmages, it's not the same atmosphere. How do you keep the guys motivated to go out there during scrimmages? I
mean, you just challenge them every day, just like practice, go out there and get better, and try to perfect their position and gel together as a team. That's basically what you're doing in the non-district, the scrimmages and your two-a-days, and that's just one thing we challenge our team every day.
No motivation needed for this game coming up. A lot of pride on the line every single year. Coach, how easy is it to pump up your team this week?
Well, this one's very easy. You don't need a pregame speech. It's amazing to me how many of these kids, and they all know each other. They've played with each other at different times, so there is no need for a coach to get in there and pump them up. They're all excited, and I think they play probably at a higher level this time than and they set the tone for the rest of the season.
Coach, West Brook has the trophy right now. How do you take it back?
Well, you got to win you got to win your first
besides
game.
winning the game, yeah. That was a bad question, right?
No, it's been. I said it last year, and hopefully I'm not saying this every year, but it's been 11 years now since Central's been in West Brook. Not just the Beaumont Bowl, just that part of it, and so that's a long time. But this is non-district, and we're going to approach it. This is our first opponent. There is an extra incentive, because it's a crosstown rival in the Beaumont Bowl. But we want to take it one game at a time, and they're a quality team. Coach Flanigan and those guys had a winning record last year, and we're expecting their best game, and then we're going to give them our best game.
Just to be off to a fast start, Coach, momentum-wise, how important is it for you guys to get that first W?
Well, it's always the first goal of the season for us is to win that first game, and of course it obviously adds more incentive when it's a crosstown rival and so forth. So you want to start off with that win. Certainly beats a loss. So. Anyway, it's big for our kids and sets the tone for the season.
Expectations for both teams. Obviously, a lot of guys pick both of you to make the playoffs. Coach Foreman, I'll start with you first on this. What's the expectation? What's the goal for your team this year?
I mean, like I said, we're going to take it one game at a time. We want to win every game. The goal every year is to win a state championship, and we feel like we have the talent. We feel like we have the coaching staff, and if we prepare ourselves weekly. The injury bug stays away from us, we'll have an opportunity to be playing late, and playing in December.
Coach, as well, you haven't been to the playoffs yet at West Brook, but a lot of people think you can get in this year. Realistic possibility with the roster you have?
Well, I'm with Toby. I think it's always the same thing. If you don't start with expectations state championship, then you certainly have no choice. So, we tell our kids a lot of times that we're going to aim for perfection, and there's really there's only been one man that's ever been perfect. So, if we set our goal at perfection, if we fall just short, we might achieve excellence. So that's what we tell them, and so that's our goal this year as every year.
And we'll end this on a little fun note. I know there's a lot of players that have fun with each other on both sides because they're so close with each other. Do you guys ever do any friendly bets on games like this?
No.
Yeah, no comment.
No comment. No ice bucket challenges or anything like that?
No, I've thrown one out. He won't do it, but that's okay.
I was like, Kerry Cooper, we got to call him out, right?
That's right. I called him out. We're waiting. I got the ice in the back. If he wants to do it.
maybe when you guys leave the set, you guys can do it to Cooper. Again, the game starts Friday night, 7 o'clock at the Butch Thomas Center. KFDM Tailgate Party starts the Week 1 edition, 10:35 that night. We'll be out there for pregame. And we announced the game of the week. I'm sure stay tuned. It may be your game. We'll announce that tomorrow night at 6 o'clock right here on KFDM as well. So, guys, best of luck in the KFDM Beaumont Bowl Series, and good luck on Friday. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks.
Appreciate you having us.